Yeah, so I think Dream needs to be put in timeout for a bit. I think that he's demonstrated that he cannot handle himself on the internet without just literally making himself look like a colossal oddball. What are you talking about, Cheeto? Colossal oddball? That's not the Dream that I know and love and worship, and I'm subscribed to every one of his channels. No! Colossal oddball? Definitely not. Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, and I'm also sorry about your troubled upbringing. I've heard that that's what's basically led you to consume Dream's content to the amount that you do. But I'm basically just saying that Dream is weird, and I'm gonna try to prove to you today that he's weird because of this new merch that he's come out with that I just really am left with so many more questions than answers as to why this is something that he felt would be appropriate to do. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into that, but of course, with these videos in particular, bro, we get attacked by the Dream Stan army in the like to dislike bar. You know, I get some more dislikes than normal from these folks. Kind of like Russia invading Ukraine, the way these guys invade my dislike ratio, but, you know, just, you know, do your part and leave a like, and let's talk about Dream. Dream is a 23-year-old member of the human race who got popular online, of course, by speedrunning Minecraft. So, like, I'm not giving you an intro on this guy. You know who he is. You know about, you know, him and his kittens, okay? His fans are like a bunch of kittens to him. But, yeah, Dream is adored and loved by many fetuses around the globe. Now, I don't actually have a problem with that. Some people watch my videos and they think that I genuinely, you know, don't like the fact that he's popular. I don't care that he's popular. Like, I don't think he's actually a bad content creator or anything. In terms of gaming content, he makes good stuff, so it makes sense why he has a fan base. But just how he kind of interacts with his community and the reputation that his community has given itself is atrocious. Like, so many examples to go over. Like I said, him calling his fans a bunch of little kittens, him doing the most in terms of trying to create a parasocial relationship between himself and his fans. Like, we've seen this every time when he'll just like randomly tweet out hearts and then he'll tweet, "I love you all. I love you guys. I love you guys so much." Like, it's like, bro, no you don't, okay? You have 30 million subscribers, bro. Just speaking statistically, right? At least a couple of them have passed away after subscribing to you. Do you care? No. And I'm not blaming you for not caring because you literally can't. You can't care about every single one of your fans in the same way that you can't just spam, "I love every one of my fans," and expect people to believe it, okay? So let's just try to keep ourselves consistent when it comes to intellectual thought, my man. But yeah, I don't hate Dream. I just think that some of the actions that he takes to build the relationship with his community and his fans ends up kind of creating this false sense of family. It ends up with his fans getting himself tattooed on them. It ends up with the cosplayers that never take off the costumes, right? Like, there's a lot of harms to having stans the way that Dream does. Now, Dream obviously knows about this, right? Like, there's no chance he hasn't seen one of the literal thousands of videos talking about his stans and criticizing them. So you may think that Dream would try to take action to try to reduce the level of extreme stan behavior in his audience, but he doesn't, and in a lot of cases, he just exacerbates it. Like, he makes it worse. He makes it more of a problem. And recently, I've seen the biggest example of this happen yet. So recently, I believe in the past week or so, Dream on his merch website is now selling new merch, but it's not normal merch because, you know, why would it be? You know, you're not getting a classic graphic tee, you're not getting a long sleeve, you're not getting a hoodie, you're getting a slapstick wristband that also doubles as a USB drive, and on the USB drive, there are pictures of Dream as a baby. In my opinion, bro, this is close to the male equivalent of a female Twitch streamer selling her farts in a jar. Now, I know it's not as bad at all, but in both scenarios, to some extent, you're basically taking advantage of people that have a huge obsession to you to the point where it's unhealthy. Like, I don't know how to explain this to you, but if I went up to some normal person walking around and offered them a flash drive with my baby pictures for $25, they wouldn't take it, okay? I would be concerned if they do take it, and that's the entire point behind this, is that, dude, the only reason people are buying this stuff off of you is because the people that are buying it aren't well. I'm not saying everybody who buys it isn't well, but the majority of them, they don't have their priorities straight in life. Obviously, what I'm saying, you could probably visualize it better with the fart jar example, because nobody buying a fart jar is okay upstairs. Like, you know, there's definitely a Civil War type thing going on in the brain. But, bro, like, it's kind of the same logic when you're buying a YouTube content content creators' flash drive that has their baby pictures. Like, you don't need to see that. That's none of your business. And the fact that you want to make it your business is literally the problem. A grown man making a living off of playing Minecraft with his other grown man friends has no right to charge you to see what he looked like as a baby. And I know that he's not, like, making you buy it, but at the same time, bro, like, he put it out there. He wants you to. He doesn't have an add to cart button for you to not add it to the cart, if you get what I'm saying. He wants your ass putting in the shipping details. Like, literally, there's no two ways about it, bro. He's trying to finesse you. I gotta say, man, like, Dream is just an oddball for this entire thing. Like, what is the thought process of somebody having this idea to even sell this in the first place? Like, did he just randomly think, yeah, okay, so there's a lot of people on the internet that have an unhealthy obsession with me, and a large majority of my young audience types in my Twitch chat more than they text their grandparents. Let's think, how can I maybe help this relationship get to a more healthy position? Should I maybe clarify that I'm just some random guy on the internet and they shouldn't worship me? No. Nah, that wouldn't bring in the money. Should I maybe clarify that, you know, at the end of the day, I shouldn't be a center part of their life because, you know, I'm just a gamer? Nah, again, wouldn't bring in the money. It's bad for the image. Or should I sell baby pictures to people who don't know who I am to create the unhealthy parasocial relationship between me and them even worse? Yeah, I think I should do that. That'll make my pockets fatter than Rick Ross and Lizzo combined. And it's the sort of thing that you have to ask yourself, do you need the money? Because, dude, Dream, you are rich, right? Like, we are talking millionaire at this point. It's not a secret. Anybody who knows anything about how much YouTubers make knows how much you're making. So what kind of money do you need, man? Like, what kind of purchase are you trying to make in which you need the money to sell your baby pictures? Like, are you trying to create generational wealth until, like, I don't know, 2200? Like, seriously, are you trying to buy the moon, my man? Like, you don't need that much money. And I get it, you can always try to get more money, and I respect it. But this seems like a desperate attempt for some money. Like, do you owe somebody? My honest opinion is I don't think he owes anybody. I think he's just weird in the head to the point where he likes the idea of people thinking about him, right? Like, he's just obsessed with attention to the point where he has like a fantasy of you getting that flash drive of his baby pictures in the mail, opening it up on your computer and scrolling through them. Like, he wants to think about that happening. And that's just my opinion. I don't know if that's weird. That seems pretty weird to me. But, you know, it probably seems less weird to the average person because Dream is famous, and famous people, for some reason, don't follow the same social rules as normal people. Famous people can be weirdos. They can just do the strangest, most out-of-pocket things, but people will kind of gloss past it because of their status, which is just the truth of the world. But Dream, my man, you gotta ceasefire. And by ceasefire, I mean stop this madness. Stop uploading weird merch for people to buy, you know. Let's try to get you out the house, you know, maybe a hiking trail in the morning, whatever you need to get you out of the house, man. Like, this is some terminally online behavior, and I think that, you know, if it was up to me, you're getting a timeout. You know, you're off streaming for a bit, and you kind of got to reflect on your actions and ask yourself why you uploaded this merch and why you think that this is like a good move for you, because only you know the answer at the end of the day. And I mean, yeah, man. But that is going to be it for me today. If you guys enjoyed, you're going to have to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't yet already, and comment down AirPods if you made it to the end of the video, and I'll try to heart your comments. Big thanks to all my channel members. As always, you guys rock. Be sure to follow my socials and join the Discord server. Links are all down below, and I'll see you guys all next time. Have a good day, have a good night, and peace.